What's going down, T-Subs and Squad? So listen, if you ain't got you a drink, I'm giving you a chance to fix you one now. Or if you like me and you a big boy and you taking shots, go on ahead and pour you a shot, daughter, because tonight's episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, good child Jesus. I gotta be real with y'all. I have mixed emotions about tonight's episode. I came into it feeling one way, but now I'm left to feel a whole, totally, entirely different type of way. And we gonna get down to why as all of this goes on. So this is The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 9, The Tipper Point. And the episode continued where it left off at. And that was the damn fight. Hold on, y'all. That was a tweet. That was the damn fight. Karen tells Robin to not throw Monique under the bus. And she goes back to check on Monique after the whole altercation happens. Candace is still talking her trash. And Monique goes after her again when they go outside. And Giselle and Robin say they blame Monique for all of this. Hold on, let me take a swig before I say what I got to say. First and foremost, let me backpedal and coochie pop in the handstand for 1 minute. Last episode, you know, I said that they moved away from the table. This episode, I can clearly see that they did not move away from the table, that the table was in between them. They was just leaning over it in each other's faces. That's that. Number 2. Monique, I really wish you would have held your composure. Like, Monique, you really went too far beyond within your feelings. And, you know, let me tell you something. Me and my two best friends, my best friend Nitra, me and her never got into an argument. My best friend Mimi, I could count on one hand on about 3 fingers how many times we've gotten into an altercation or an argument. I can assure y'all, out of all of the arguments I have had with my friends, it's never been to the point of where I felt like I had to dive on them or vice versa. And Monique, I just feel like you lost your cool to a point that you should not have gone to. I feel like you was wrong as 2 left shoes for putting your hands on Candace. I don't feel like what y'all were going through was deep enough for you to feel like it was cool for you to put hands on her. I feel like how easy it was for you to do that to somebody that you once called your best friend was an issue for me. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, Monique. And I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I didn't like it. It would be one thing if you knew about the whole taking down your family situation that she was a part of with Giselle and Robin, them 2 frowsy assholes who I'm going to go in and I have one in a minute. I could understand if there was a situation where you knew that and that was the crux of the anger. I'm still completely confused and befuddled and bewildered as to how it got from that to you basically just beating the shit out of her. Because that's really what you did. And I'm very disappointed, Monique. I'm going to be real. I'm very disappointed, Monique. I am very disappointed. However, hold on. Let me make sure I ain't going too far. Okay. I'm not. Candace, I can't absolve you from your fuck shit either. Because you have a lot of Kenya Moore in you. And now I see what people are saying about Kenya Moore. And it's funny because I see it through you. You the type that you love to provoke somebody. But then when it happens, you're somehow the victim. It's the same situation as it was with the Ashley and Wendy situation. The both of them was coming back and forth at each other. And I felt like this is the same situation with you, Candace. It wasn't as if you was just sitting there, sitting on your hands, and Monique came out of nowhere and snatched you up. No. The same way she was yelling all up in your face and flipping your hair and doing whatever, you was doing the same thing, talking all of your shit, twirling around in the 360, waving knives up at people's faces, and this, that, and this. So, I say that to say this. I'm not on anybody's side. And then not on top of that, you already got snatched up, and the people had to bait. It took damn near 2-3 minutes for Monique to let you go. You thought you would have had enough, but then you still setting up, talking shit, talking about how she a hood rat, and yada, 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 yada. You're wanting all the smoke. So Monique was going to give you exactly what the hell you was asking for. So it doesn't shock me that once it was over and Monique tried to run at you outside. I wasn't even upset at Monique about that, because it's like, okay, we already gotten through this. You already smelt what I was cooking. But now you still sitting up here talking all of this junk like you want every damn thing that I got. And I'm going to give you what you're asking for. So yeah, at the end of the day, the both of them were wrong. I'm not on one of their side on this. I'm not Team Candace. I'm not Team Monique on this. I'm not on their one of y'all side, because it was tired, it was late, it was delayed, it was foolish, it was stupid, it was idiotic, and it was embarrassing. I'm just saying. Giselle and Robin, you two bum bitches can go to hell. Like, Robin, especially you. Robin, don't sit here and try to act like you're so above physical altercations, because I can remember on the 3rd season when you threatened to bop Monique upside her head with that ugly ass Dollar Tree umbrella that you had down to that damn place. So girl, bye. And as far as I'm concerned about you, Giselle, don't be scared now, because you wanted nothing but the smoke from Monique since 2nd season. All you wanted was the smoke from Monique. And now that you see that she's really about that life, now you want to try to, you know, dip back into your rich white woman type thing. And, oh, no, I don't think I can have you around me. Yada, 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 yada. Now that I can see what you about. Don't be scared now, bitch. You weren't scared when you was sitting around here talking all of this junk about her. You weren't scared when you was sitting up here making up a whole lie to destroy her and her family. You weren't scared then, bitch. So don't be scared now. Child, please. Anyway, speaking of the frowsy whore, Giselle, she and her girls are going to the restaurant reopening. I don't give a damn. She calls Robin, and Robin said that when she looked in Monique's eyes, she could tell that she saw the devil in her. And she feels like Candace is annoying as hell and has a lot of mouth, but to get physical with someone is out of line, and she can't stand with Monique on this. And I'm sorry. We all remember how you got so upset when Monique, you threatened to bop her upside the head with a Dollar Tree umbrella. Again, I say. So, boop, girl, we ain't trying to hear you. Anyway, you sitting around here worrying about that. You need to be worrying about what the hell Juan is doing, because word on the curb is... Hold on, let me take another drink. Because Miss Girl sent me some tea about wine. I almost let it go. Robin, leave me alone. Because I like you, Robin. Please leave me alone. Like, this is my thing with you, Robin. Since we're talking about it, let's talking about it. And I'm damn near drunk boots. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You give me a lot of Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives teas. And I really want you to get a mind of your own really, really quickly. Because, see, what's going to happen is when Giselle go down, you're going to go down with her. And I like you. I don't give a flying fuck about that Vanessa Williams knockoff. But I actually like you, Robin. Get a mind of your damn own. So Candace was talking to Chris, and she was talking about how she gave Monique multiple apologies, so she doesn't understand where any of this is coming from. And I'm sorry, Candace. Like, even though you did give her, even though you did give her and offer her up apologies, you was still antagonizing that damn woman. You was. The same way she was up in your face, it won't like you was sitting up on your hands trying to de-escalate the situation, saying, well, you know what, I'm going to let you have it. I'm just about to walk away. You been doing it. Why weren't you doing it that night? Because you was drunk? Two drunk hoes. This is what happens. Anyway, Karen is getting a chef to cook her Chilean sea bass for Ray's birthday dinner, and he feels neglected, and Karen feels like they needs to go to therapy, but she's calling in a life coach. We gonna get down to that gag at the end of this. Giselle and the girls are in Atlanta. I don't give a damn. Chris tells Monique that the fight was embarrassing to him. He feels like he still likes both Chris and Candace, and the image that it shows isn't good. And I'm sorry, Monique, I have to be on Chris' side. It was embarrassing. It is. It's very embarrassing to see you cutting up on national TV like this. Like, it is. It's very embarrassing. And I get it. You're mad and you're not seeing it from the standpoint we see it. I totally get it. But I'm not in it. You are. And me being on the outside looking in, it was very embarrassing. It was. I can just like, I could never imagine my mama, may she rest in peace, acting like this. And my dad, may he rest in peace, not get my mama together. Now, when he got her together right then and there, no, because he going to be on her side. That's what Real King does. But when they get home, he going to let my mama have it. Period. Anyway, Giselle and her girls meet up with her dad for breakfast, and he invites them to the ribbon cutting. I don't give a shit. Ashley and Michael talk, and she asks him about a post-nuptial agreement to protect her and Baby Dean in case that it happens again, and he says he's fine with that. Listen, I'm not mad at you, Ashley. You know, I totally get it. Like, Ashley, you need to do something to protect you and Dean, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. He going to meet a man that's going to play in his vagina so damn good, he ain't going to never want to come back to you or that old-ass man or that old-ass man/bag lady that you probably carrying yet again. So I'm with you. Go on ahead and do your little post-nuptial agreement. Get your money, get your coin, get your guap. Work ain't honest, but so long as it's paying the bills, who am I to judge you? I'm not mad at it, Ashley. I'm not. But I will say this. My TV stays on ID and oxygen. You better be careful trying to back that man up in his corner about his damn money. I'm just going to be real. I don't want to see you end up on a Fatal Vows episode or a For My Man episode or, you know, Buried in the Backyard. Or, you know, on the case with Paula Van Zandt or whatever the hell her name is. I don't want to see you like that. Be careful with that. Girl, the producers was messy as hell. So the producers asked Giselle how many kids does Jamal has. And she says, oh, she don't want to talk about that because that's not fair to the kids or their parents. Girl, that's y'all answer. That's y'all answer, girl, to let me tell her he got more kids than Peter Guns do. But that's a whole nother tea talk for a whole nother day. So Karen and Ray have Angela, who's a close friend of Karen's, comes over to do a little pillow talk to help them reconnect and So when Angela asks Ray was he still in love with Karen, he says that he thinks he is. And that did not sit well with Karen at all. That made Karen kick off her shoes like Patti LaBelle did down to the versus battle between her and Gladys Knight. And she says even though she appreciates him being honest, that don't mean that she has to like it. She goes upstairs, takes off her mic, and starts to cry. Well, listen, Karen, that's just what you get, daughter. Excuse me. That's what you get, Nana. That's what you get. That's what you get. You married this man to live on Easy Street. You finally waited until you was in your 50s to do something to earn your own damn money. You finally wait until you was in your 50s to finally really learn how to cook for somebody other than your damn churn. And you sitting here shocked and surprised that he feels like he thinks that he's still in love with you. Girl, I'm not shocked. Let this be a lesson to all of you little young girls who thinks it's cool or okay to marry an older man for their money. You're going to end up like Karen. That's why it's always good and important to get your own. Don't depend on no man for a goddamn thing. and you can still be an independent woman and still take care of your household like my mama did. My mama didn't have to work, but I remember a couple of times when my mama had a job when she was with my daddy. She ain't had to, but she chose to. And she still cleaned the house, took care of the kids, made the beds, washed the clothes, cooked the dinners, and fucked her man. I mean, make it work. Make it work. Anyway. So it's ribbon cutting day for Arizona's, and there was a bunch of people out there, quiet as it's kept. I feel like everybody that was out there was New Birth Cathedral congregants, or whatever the case may be. But whatever. And you know, Giselle basically told her dad during breakfast that her and Jamal was going to get back together and may even get remarried again. And he says anything to make you happy. Okay? Because we find out he didn't even go to the wedding when they got married the first damn time. So when they got brought back up again, he basically says, listen, bottom line is for my daughter. If she happy, whatever. And he gets up and he walks out. And this is what he had to say to the producers on that hot mic. He said, take the mic off me. He has 6 or 7 baby mamas. This isn't a good move for her. I'm not dealing with this. This is not a good idea. Take this mic off for me. I'm done. I'm going home. And that was the end of the episode. Let me tell you something, Daddy. Listen, Giselle, Daddy, don't get mad. Listen, I can't speak for all of y'all. I can only speak for me. I understand exactly how you feel, because I got 2 of his concubines in my phone sending me all kind of teas, sending me all kind of pictures, all kind of messages, and So you are absolutely right in feeling the way you feel, Giselle, Daddy. Listen, if nobody else believe you, I believe you. The hell that man look like being his age, sitting up, taking up for some fuck shit like that. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not. Like, it's one thing for me to tell you this because you my daughter, but it's a whole nother thing for me to be sitting up in this man's face who cheated on my daughter, front, right, and sideways, had all kind of illegitimate children on her, had a whole pregnant even before she walked down the aisle, and now she's so stupid and pressed to be back into the same bullshit that she left the first time, especially with knowing everything that I know. I got all of this. I got this man life in my phone. I'm not mad at you, Dad. I'm not mad at you, Dad. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Tonight's episode was really good. Tonight's episode was really good. Let's get the discussion popping. Drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the whole Monique and Candace situation. Let me know how y'all feel about the fight. Let me know how y'all feel about Uncle Ben's telling Karen that he thinks he's in love with her. Let me know how y'all feel about Michael and Ashley. Yeah, we're going to talk about this later. Bye.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.